and beyond. You already know who it is, and you already know what it is. It's the Outlier B, and I'm right about you cats with another video. What up, my people? How y'all feeling, man? What's going on? How y'all day going so far? It's about 4:30 a.m. out here in New York time, Freeport, New York. We on our way to work, and it's Thursday, people. Thursday. The week is winding down. Where did the time go, y'all? Where did the time go? I'm telling you, man, it goes by so fast. I remember coming on Monday, telling you guys that it was Monday. And I start off all the shows the same way, man. I just hope you got closer to achieving whatever goal it is you set out to achieve, man. Remember, them days are stacking, brother. Them days are stacking. So it's best. You got them arrows pointing in one direction, man. You got the arrows pointing in one direction. So what's good, man? Got a great episode lined up for you. We're going to speak about that scent of the week. We also going to speak about getting older. I mentioned it yesterday. We're going to speak about getting older and just wanting everything to play out smoothly as you get older, man, and how you want to live your life. Then I want to talk about where I want to make this page go throughout the next year and how I want it to be. And also, we are interactive with the chat. So if you got something to say, speak your piece in the comment section. If what I say strike you the right way, hit that comment section, man. Tell me if you agree or not. If you disagree with what I'm saying, drop it on the comment section and let me know, people. Let me know. That's a beautiful day tonight. It's gorgeous out here, my people. Feels good. Doesn't feel that's cold as it was a couple of days ago. And I've been telling y'all this New York weather is very temperamental, people. Temperamental. It will be 80 one day, then drop down to 30 on you, then it's 50 again, man. So you never know what it's gonna be out here in New York. Yes, sir. So the scent of the week, which we've been rocking all week, is Bond number 9 signature scent. This is a good one, my people. This is a very good scent. I like it. I really like it. And I know the fragrance people will tell you to wear deodorant that's unscented and lotion that's unscented when you're wearing these colognes. And I'm sure the fragrances themselves will tell you the same thing. But me, when you're trying to get a signature scent, a lot of times you can't mix them things up, man. And everything together becomes that signature scent for you, your own unique body temperature and body chemistry mixed in with whatever you use to wash your body. Mix that in whatever lotion you're putting on your body and your deodorant. And what you'll see is you'll have a unique scent that even somebody wearing the same scent may not smell the same way that you. But that's just what I seen. And a combination that works with me with Bond number 9 and the signature scent is Dove. Dove, they got the original fresh deodorant that I put on. I mix that with my body wash. Then you throw on the cologne, and it makes a pretty good little umbrella smell around you. You feel me? Umbrella smell around you is what I call it. A sillage, whatever they call it. Y'all know what them fragrance lovers use. Yes, sir. So I would definitely say that it's something that you should buy, man. Depending on your budget, depending on how much you got to spend, you can rock it. So we got somebody in the check-in. Let me pull up my glasses, see what they talking about. Somebody said, bruh, you going on like you been smoking it, not bathing in it. Smoking it, not bathing in it. You funny. Nah. It ain't like that, my brother. I put one one spray on, you feel me, in the afternoon. Matter of fact, when I wake up, I put one spray on, and then throughout the day, as time passes on, like around 9 o'clock, I'll put 2 more sprays, and then we good. You know, we definitely don't want to be bombing people out with these scents. You feel me? So we got somebody else on the check-in. They said, hi, what's going on, my brother? How are you doing? What's up with you today? What do you got planned today? Why y'all up so early? Why y'all up so late, man? What's up with y'all? Somebody said, must admit, I subscribed and halfway through. All right, thanks, brother. Thanks for the subscription. Thanks for the subscription. I most definitely appreciate it, my brother. Most definitely appreciate it. You know? So, what's up with y'all, man? What's up with y'all? What's y'all ages in the chat? How old are my 2 people on the chat? I'm 45 years old. My birthday is in May. I will be 46. You dig? And I'm just looking to chill for the rest of my years, man. I just want to chill for the rest of our years, man. I want everything to be the same, a predictable schedule. I just want to chill. So somebody said, put your glasses on, lad. He said, put your glasses on, lad. I like that. Somebody said, I will subscribe. I'm 40. Okay. Thank you for the subscription. And he said he's 40. So, all right, we all around the same age group, 40. You feel me? So, you know, you ever compare yourself from when you was 40 to what you like when you was like 18, 19? I know for myself, man, I used to be a wild man, son. Wild man. When I say wild, I used to be an alcoholic. I used to drink every single night. Want to go to the club every single night. Want to go home with a different girl every single night. The only thing that was persistent in my life was just that I was going to work. But back in those times, man, I'd go to work with a hangover, go to work smelling like alcohol, going to work wanting to get off as soon as I came in because my body was like, man, get your ass some sleep. Get your ass some sleep. Somebody said, yeah, I effed up. Word up. Who that? That's my boy. Let me see. Salden 85. Facts. Salden 85. Yup. Somebody said, same, bro. Work was key. Yup. So, yeah, I was, man, just fooling around, not taking life seriously, not saving any money, not really doing anything, yo. And I didn't have no schedule, really had no schedule, just was everywhere with it. Saturdays and Fridays trying to go out, just wanting to be in the scene, man. Wanting to be around a whole bunch of people. And it was crazy. But I guess something happened around COVID time. That's when I was your age, my brother, when I was like 38, 39. And I just look back on my life like, damn, yo, what am I really doing? What am I achieving? And you know, my health was going bad at that time from all the drinking I used to doing and abusing my body. So I started eating better, started going to all my doctor's appointments. And honestly, yo, that stuff kind of slowed me down, man. And as I got older, I'm just like, yo, I want to go to bed early. I want to have no drama in my life with relationships. I just want to chill, son, because all that stuff take things out of you. So we got somebody on the check-in. They said, I was a functioning alcoholic for 2 years. Oh, man, facts. Somebody said, I got it. I couldn't sit down and just be bored. I can now. It hurts my body to do anything now anyways. Facts. So my man who said he was a functioning alcoholic, I most definitely agree, man. I was the same way, a functioning alcoholic, kid. I was working about 2 jobs at the time, also going to school. So this was like in my early 20s where, you know, I was definitely a young functioning alcoholic, man. I would drink as soon as I got off of work, yo. It was to the point where I used to have alcohol in my car, kid. Alcohol in my car. And I would pour me a drink while driving home from work, you know? And that whole evening, just drink till I fell asleep. And then woke up the next morning and did the same exact thing. Sometimes I'd take a nap, like right after I got off of work. And then I'll be up like around 8:39. And then that's when I start back drinking. I start back trying to look for something to, you know, go home with, go to like a little bar or something in the neighborhood. And it was just the same exact thing, son. It was a wild time. But again, as I got older and my health started messing with me, I'm like, man, I ain't drinking like I used to drink because it would kill me. You know, I got diabetes off of it. Also, as you know, when you're younger and you got like a roster of women, it's kind of cooler. It's never cool to do that. But listen, you start seeing people start their age and they start getting married. So now you in your 20s and you still sleeping around with a whole bunch of women, but then these women are starting to get married in their late 20s and 30s. Then it's like everybody else is doing things and they achieving things. They starting to have kids. They starting to be in long-term relationships and have things to really look, putting things down on the ground, like starting up a family and being responsible. Meanwhile, you in your 30s and you not being real with nobody. You got nobody in your life really that you can trust like that. I'm talking about women, Ross. And you start to see that, you going home more and more. And you getting older and older, and the choice of women that you getting is getting slimmer and slimmer and slimmer. You start being in the game, and you in your 40s, you're like, damn, I'm the only one in the game now, son. I got to calm down. I got to get me something and settle down with and put my legacy down for. You know what I mean? We got somebody on the check-in. Somebody said like and subscribe. Thank you, my brother. Thank you. Somebody said I got married young and got screwed over. So my issue started from then. Yeah, I hear that story a lot, man. A lot of my brothers in the community, they got married young or got married in their 30s and around 40s. You know, they be messed up, man. Y'all know I work in transportation, so I see a lot of brothers who are young, man, and they have babies with the wrong women, and they paying child support, son. So I used to see some dudes that was out there making, in the 90s, like close to $100,000 a year. But then they got 3 kids out of wedlock and they just getting killed, son. Just straight up getting killed. Somebody said, I got 80 miles to see. Somebody said I got 80 miles. Well, I got 80 miles to see my missus. I get it. Damn, son, 80 miles. Wow. Somebody said, amen. And that's me right now. Child support got me, fam. Damn, man. Child support. Somebody said I was 23, divorced by 29. Took a lot out of me. Oh, man. We got somebody else said, you low-key sound like Denzel. I struggled with alcohol for years. Thanks, man. A lot of people say I sound like Denzel. And we talking some real topics tonight, man. We getting deep. I got married, you know what I mean? My wife, she passed away. At the time, we weren't at the best. And we didn't have any children together, but I can only imagine going through those problems and also having children with that person. I'm sure it'd be way more stressful, you know what I mean? Way more stressful, you know? And speaking of alcohol, being an alcoholic in a relationship too, that also puts strain on your relationship. And in my younger years, I messed up, some good women based off the fact that I was drinking. I wasn't mature as I am now. Just wanted to play around and just be a fool, man. Just be a straight up fool. So alcohol definitely took a lot out of me, kid. A whole lot out of me, yo. Like alcohol, I wouldn't suggest people to start it if you have a certain type of personality. If you got like an addictive personality, alcohol ain't the thing for you, kid, Because it's legal, but it'll kill you. Illegal and it'll kill you. Somebody said $237 a week. Jesus Christ, that's what you pay for child support? Damn, $237 a week. That's what? Almost $460 a month? I mean, 2 weeks. That's like, damn, you paying almost rent in some places for child support a month. That's crazy. Somebody said kids grow on photosynthesis. All right. Somebody said my pit bull is called Denzel. He said his pit bull is called Denzel. Shout out to all the pit bulls out there. Somebody said, sorry to hear about that, buddy. Thank you. You talking about my wife? Thank you, man. I definitely appreciate it. Somebody said, amen. Not just alcohol, but drugs. Pills too, fam. I never took no pills. I never took any pills. But I see some people, how pills could mess with them. Like when I was in the hospital, and it's not pills, this is morphine that they used to give me in the hospital. So when I was drinking heavily, it took my pancreas, and I came out down with something called pancreatitis. So I was in the hospital for 3.5 months, and I was in a induced coma for like 2 of those months. And they cut my stomach open because they had to take out my pancreas, right? And they used to give me morphine every single day for the pain. Man, it was so easy to get addicted to that damn morphine. I'm so glad that, I was out the hospital because that morphine was something crazy. So when you start talking about needles and you start talking about pills and stuff like that, nah, man, that's one thing I never really tried. Never really tried, and I don't want to try. With my type of personality, son, I don't need that. I damn sure don't need that. We got somebody else in the check-in. They said, yes, sir. Somebody said, and I only make 500 a month. How the hell can that happen? How can they take more than what you make, my brother? And how they expect you to live? Yo, that's crazy, son. Damn. Like, these courts are going for the jugular, man. Wow. Like, how they expect you to live if you pay them all of that in child support? That's crazy. Somebody else said, giving the bath salts are easy kids play. I guess the bath salts are easy kids play. Bath salts? Nah, I ain't never took no bath salts. I used to see back in, like 4 or 5 years ago, when people was taking them bath salts from the gas station, what they had, them zombies, people walking around eating people's face. Was that stuff true? I know the headlines always want to make something seem worse than what it is. I never really did the research on it. But was bath salts really that bad where it was turning people into zombies? I don't know. Somebody said no. Somebody said, I know. Somebody said, no, I meant a week. Okay. All right. Yeah. So, shout out to all the people on the check-in. Shout out to all the people in the check-in. I think about all this stuff. We was talking about as you get older, you want your life to be peace. You went through all the craziness when you was younger. You wear those bumps and bruises as you get older. Your health start bothering you at a certain age when you're in your mid-40s to 50s. And the way you've been living your life ultimately come back around to bite you in your ass or kiss you, depending on how you live your life, you know what I mean? And we got somebody on the check-in said, and the judge told me to get another job, work 2 jobs, and I was trying to explain, and he threatened to throw me in jail. Damn, yo. That is crazy. Craziness. Damn, these judges out there doing people like that, man, with no remorse. Seem like they got no remorse. That's crazy, man. Yeah. So, as I get older and move toward the end of my career, thinking about retirement, pensions, and things like that, I think about what the hell I want to do, man, and what would be cool for me. So I think about where I want to take this channel, man. And I want this to be your one-stop shop for everything New York, my people, for everything New York. So if you want to take your or your man out on a date, I'm going to have a weekly section where I bring out some of the things that's uniquely happening in New York. You could come over here and check that out. If you visit in the city, you can see some of the things that's happening out here. Also, I want to bring up some crime statistics. I'm going to release that later on this week, where we look at the boroughs. We look at the boroughs by the crime. I'm going to tell you some of the areas that, highly concentrated with crime out here. We're going to be speaking about like police stories. We're also going to be doing local news, things like that, man. I just really want this to be your shop that you go to for New York news and to see things in New York. I'm going to be doing like restaurant reviews, local stores, things like that. We're going to be doing local stories that happen in New York, speaking about how Freeport was founded, how Hempstead was founded, just stuff like that, man. Stuff like that, Somebody said, I got to go, take it easy. People catch you again sometimes. All right, my brother, thanks for all your input on this podcast. I definitely appreciate it. Shout out. Somebody said, be careful out there. Thank you, my brother. We got somebody else on the check-in, said, hi, what up? Somebody came in and said, hell yeah. What up, y'all? What up? We got 10 people on the check-in, 10 likes. That's what up. Hit that subscribe button if this is something that you into. Y'all know what it is. Yes, sir. So what y'all got planned for today, man? What do you guys have planned and what y'all looking forward to this day? I ain't really doing much, my people. Not really doing much. I'm gonna work on those couple videos for y'all. So y'all come back later on. Today I'm gonna have a video speaking about the different areas in New York where the crime is happening, man. I'm gonna be breaking it down by borough, breaking it down by precinct number. Interesting things, my people. You dig? Interesting things. But I'm out here. I'm at 7-Eleven. I usually make a coffee at this time, but Kevin Griff and a few of the people on the check-in, they said to make some tea. So I'm about to go in here and make me some tea. Thanks everybody for checking in. I'll let y'all. Peace out, my people. Yeah.